One of the things that I'm hoping to do now that I am in my 40s is to be able to mentor and provide some help for some young men and even some young ladies who are in their late teens, early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, really everybody, but those who are younger, the young adults and those entering into their adult years, to provide some mentoring to help you navigate some of that landscape. I remember when I was in my 20s, I desperately was looking for somebody to mentor me. Now, YouTube was around then. It wasn't nearly as developed as it is now. And I struggled even outside of social media to find someone to really help. So one of the things that I want to do is to be able to provide some help and some encouragement and some insight for people who are in the situation that I was in life and just looking for a little bit of direction. And that's one of the things I hope to use this channel for. Hopefully, if that's you, then this will resonate with you. And my hope is that these videos will find their way to the people who need them the most. I have a son who is almost 22 years of age. I have another son who graduated from high school, is younger, and I have two daughters, one in high school and one in middle school. So we're well into the child rearing phase, and we have some children entering into young adulthood now. And as they were navigating, especially my sons, because they're that age, as they were navigating through those early years and getting up into their young adult years, they were trying to navigate things like relationships, things like finding the right job, the right career. And they were really, really focused on opportunity. Like they were looking for the right opportunity, whether that was the right job or the right girl. If they were a girl, they would have been focused on finding the right guy. And one of the things that I told them, and that I have told a lot of people since then, in a lot of different areas or phases of life, is don't focus so much on finding the right person or the right opportunity. Focus on being the person that right person or opportunity is looking for. If you stop for a minute, let's say you're looking for someone to spend the rest of your life with or have a meaningful relationship with. Maybe you're looking for someone who might be a prospective husband or wife. And you look around and you're like, I can't find the person I'm looking for anywhere. Here's a question I want you to stop and ask yourself, though. If that person that is pictured in your mind, if that ideal person were to walk into a room that you were in, would you be the kind of person that person is looking for? That's an important question to ask yourself. Because it's easy to get focused on looking for the kind of person we are hoping to find, instead of stopping to say, if I found that person, would they even be looking for me? Now, I guess conceivably you could say, well, obviously, the right person, they'll be looking for me. But not always. Not always. Sometimes we don't do the necessary work in ourselves to be ready for when that person comes along. You have no control over when that person or when that opportunity walks through the door. What you do have control over is whether you're the right person for that person or opportunity when they do. So when you can start today doing the necessary work in yourself to have the skills and abilities necessary when that job opportunity comes along. You can ask yourself, what kind of person would that job or a job like that be looking for? Not just education, but what kind of person when it comes to character, when it comes to interpersonal skills, when it comes to hygiene, what kind of person would they be looking for? And then take a good hard look at yourself or find a trusted friend and ask them to do an assessment. Am I that kind of person? And if the answer is no, don't be discouraged. You have time to fix it because that opportunity hasn't walked through the door yet. And each and every day you can be working to become that kind of person that the opportunity, like a job or career, is looking for. If you're a young man and you have a specific kind of young lady in mind, You can be working to become the kind of young man that a young lady like that would be interested in, because I hope you'll listen to me, and I hope that you'll believe this, because I've found it to be true over and over again. It's not always the case that we are the kind of person that that ideal person is looking for. We tend to focus on what we expect from them, and we don't tend to focus on what they might expect from us. So you can start with that today. That's something you can do. If you're very frustrated because you can't find the right job or you can't find the right person, don't be frustrated. Don't be discouraged. Start today to become the kind of person that would be a good match for that person or opportunity. And when you do, you'll be surprised what comes along. You'll be surprised what opportunities or people walk into the room that you're in. And one thing you'll be glad of when they do, they're looking for you, because you did the hard work to be ready. Now that takes some self-awareness, that takes some discipline, and that takes some intentionality. I believe you can do that. And I would love for you to leave a comment down below and let me know what areas you're going to try to work on in regards to that opportunity. Maybe you need to read a book this week. Maybe you need to sign up for another class. Maybe you need to start back to the gym. Or maybe you need to set an alarm clock to get up a little bit earlier. Or start eating a little healthier. Whatever it is, you know that better than anybody else. And if you don't, take the time to think about it. So here's the question. Not when will I find that right opportunity or that right person, but when that person walks through the door, when that opportunity knocks on my door, am I the kind of person that they are looking for? And if not, I'm going to start today to work to become that individual. You can do that. I know it. Thanks for watching, guys.